Good day, my esteemed viewers. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Chinedu Michael, let's look at
Thank you
the
very
forthcoming
much
election in Edo
for
State,
those who have signed
where
the peace
Obaseki
accord.
pulled out from peace accord.
As you might have seen
Because
in the
currently
media,
there is a rage
I
in
met the
Edo State, a
governor
situation
yesterday,
where some PDP members have been
and he
arrested
told
and
me
detained in
the
Abuja.
PDP
Do you think we are ready for free
are not going to sign
no matter how
this peace accord?
The governor himself should be very steadfast.
They have made some observation,
Understand that this is war.
and I was expecting the chairman of the PDP to come and make that statement. Having waited for him this long, it's just to announce that the PDP said they are not going to sign, and they have got some conditionalities, and they said after these conditionalities have been met, they will come to Abuja and sign. So this brings us to the conclusion of the signing of the accord. We now go on with the rest of the...
To be a very silent achiever, for him to have get in contact with the former head of state, military head of state, Salami Abubakar, who happens to be the chairman of the peace accord, which I don't see anything peace there, because this is another platform of deception. We saw it during Obi, where all of them gathered at the end of the day. They were all there, and INEC did what they know how best to do, including the judiciary. So I don't know what they actually represent, and that is why Obaseki said it very clearly that we may not be, it's ruling out completely that it might not be part of any team peace, because the presidency themselves and the forces who want to be undemocratic, who want to follow the other way, might does not want peace. So it's easy to give them exactly what they want, because we have been seeing a lot of violence erupting before now to get towards the election day and all that. Of course, a lot of things have been happening in Edo State presently, but it's not. A lot of people believe it is connected to survival and the governorship election and in Edo State. So the political parties are already warming up. We'll see Peter Obi flew in from Rwanda, if I'm correct, from Rwanda, and he went straight to for campaign in Edo State, where he was in the same campaign train with the Olumide Abata, the LP governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Edo State. You can see the crowd. So it's going to be very difficult election for the sitting governor, we know, and Nigerians should be able to decide it at the end of the day, considering the fact that the APC government at the national and at some states has failed woefully, and they are not in good mood, in good romance, political romance with a majority of Nigerians currently now. So it's another factor that's going to put APC on the other side in Edo State. There's no two ways about it. It's a fact, it's the truth. APC as a government, APC as an administration presently now has taken Nigeria backward. We are experiencing what we have never experienced for the past 16, 20 years from now. Then, away from that, where we knew what happened when the man, Jagaba himself, visited Edo State, where he made some certain statements. But they still reminded him that, Edo not be what? Abuja, and Edo cannot be Lagos. And that is the slogan they are going to use, to decide their fate soon when the election is going to kick off in that state. INEC is saying they are ready for that battle, and the governor is saying that some certain things, the electoral commissioner, has a connection with enemies of the state. The IG2 is related to, everything, about the governor of Obaseki. Governor Obaseki stated should have been a major concern to some state actors in that regard, at least to be able to look at it very well, carry out a proper investigation, understand the influence of those appointments, whether it was politically motivated, what to disturb or steal people's mandate in that state. But those concerned, we expected that Salami Abubakar would have reacted based on what the governor put down as reservations against the process of free and fair democratic principle election in Edo State.
Okay, away from that, let us quickly look at the issue that has to do with protesters of end bad governance in Abuja, who secured bail yesterday, but didn't come without a proviso, a condition. A stringent one for that matter. We're talking about 10 million here. Do you think the condition or the court was fair to them?
Of course, I know that they are just using that to push down what is going to come and possibly put fear on majority of Nigerians or create uncertainty, because another boom protest is coming. So this one, they are busy using some form of creating some form of fear, creating some form of intimidation, trying to connect ordinary protests over something they are not comfortable with to treasonable charges. They are making things difficult for themselves, for Tinubu's administration. I pity the man called Jagaban, if he has conscience at all. I think time has come for Nigerians to boldly stand up and ask questions. Which direction are we going in terms of policy, or in terms of direction of this government? But away from it, those protesters, even though they go through the process of whatever, I believe at the judgment, they should be freed. They should not be sentenced. They are going to get their freedom at the end of the day. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. There's no doubt about it. We should not be afraid. It's one of those things that we needed to unveil, uncover about the Nigerian judiciary, and they should do the needful. Because when the fire is ignited, we will not spare them. The judiciary themselves will not spare them. Including the police, they should know that they are not serving APC. Judiciary is not serving APC. INEC is not serving APC. They are serving Nigerians, not APC government. Anything they do, they will bear the consequences of it. There's no two ways about it. Protest is a right. Atiku has said it. Gani Adams, and the Kakaf of Yoruba land have told him that if he's tired with the presidency, he should just excuse himself. That's the message for Edo people. Edo people, come out and cast your vote. It is your right.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu Michael. I think this is a good place to let it go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.